was real young. Her best friend is a skinhead chick. She knows an Asian boy named Yick. Caitlin, she is very chic, but I am still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike. And I am still in love with a girl named Spike. I am still in love with a girl named Spike.
You're listening to I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host Hannah Eagle.
Oh, hello.
And Rick Johnson.
Rock and roll.
We're on episode 152, the Neutron Dance. Neutron Dance. Hannah. Neutron Dance.
No idea.
Like,
I think it's the Pointer Sisters.
You are correct.
Whew. I wasn't sure at first. I was like, Neutron Dance.
I thought you were going to do the woo right there. It would have been a classic if you would have.
I can't think of the melody.
You're not fun and doing the Neutron Dance.
I've never heard that song before.
I feel like it was on maybe Beverly Hills Cop soundtrack.
Oh, that sounds like it very well could have been.
I could be wrong.
Fact. You could be wrong also.
Very weird song for this episode. Maybe a weird song title.
I'm going to just get this out right away. After watching this, I went ahead and watched the next 4 episodes. Ooh. I'm not so hot on what's going on after this.
I'm not hot on what's going on.
After going through just, I don't know.
Do you feel that?
I think after Rick's. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you feel that they should have left it on Jimmy getting shot? That should have been the season finale.
I don't know if that should have been the finale, but I just feel like there's some weird stuff like of normality after Jimmy getting shot. I think in particular, I'm thinking of Spinner. I'm just thinking of Spinner in particular.
I wrote that down too. I was like, everyone's being shockingly calm.
Well, nobody knows about Spinner Jay.
Well, yeah.
Spinner knows.
But they know that Jimmy's like can't move his legs. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but they don't know that Spinner caused the shooting yet.
Right? But Spinner knows.
Well, yeah, but he's
being kind of a dick. He's acting out.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. I will say, getting the school shooting was a weird episode, like 4. That's a weird choice to put it there.
4 out of like 14 or 13.
Yeah, it seems like just built for a finale, and they didn't do it that way.
That's true. I forgot about the strength of finales.
It could have been. It should have been a season 3 finale, I think.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah, that would have been so great. I
can't remember what happens next. You can spoil it for me and the listeners because fuck it. Does Spinner come out that he caused the shooting?
I believe it comes to light.
Cool.
It comes to light.
Cool, great.
Which to me is like, I forget how, and it almost seems like how would it come to light? But
I feel like he should have gone to jail. Maybe him in jail. Jay should have gone to jail.
I don't know if that it's exactly a crime.
I don't know if that's a jailable offense.
Just a dirty lie.
Maybe.
There's no way.
Yeah. Or Jimmy's parents should have sued Jay and Spinner.
True.
That would have stuck.
Would it have?
I don't know. Yeah. Parents are pretty rich.
Yeah, they hire the right lawyer. I mean, they don't have any money, but...
That's why I was watching ahead. I was trying to see if I knew he was eventually it was going to become common knowledge that he was the perpetrator of Jimmy's disability per se, but I did not find it. I finally fell asleep.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hannah started off for us. How does this start?
Well, we have a new band.
It's the same band. It's just minus Jimmy.
Yeah, minus
he's in the hospital.
Right? Were they always Mysticles?
Oh no. Maybe there's some rigmarole going on that they can't play in the same talent show twice for the $10,000, so they had to change it from Downtown Sasquatch to this.
And I think it goes back to Downtown Sasquatch later, but Mysticles is like, that sucks.
But also that could be the reason why the Marco and Spinner are like, Ash has got to go.
Yeah. Besides the fact that she's like kind of annoying.
Yeah.
No way.
No way. They're not so good, but they're not terrible.
Oh my god. No, they're terrible.
Mike, as a ska aficionado, how
I don't
much
think he's
were you
trying to play ska.
He's absolutely trying to play ska.
He is. I don't know what the rest of them are trying to play.
It's so bad.
I mean, we know it works for him.
I'm gonna rewind it real quick.
You gonna play it? At no
play it.
point did it even come. You know, in Billy Madison, when he says, "At no point did you even come close to anything that could resemble an answer." That's how I feel about this song.
It has potential. Actually, it has no potential. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
There's
So what? 1, 2, crap, 4.
Can you hear that? It's so loud right now.
Yeah, it's bad. And they act like because Jimmy's not there on second guitar.
I guess so. It's kind of like more like. I feel like it has more like a Police vibe. I don't know.
Yeah, but that could also. I mean, it's on the upbeat for sure. It's not on the downbeat.
You're right. I'm mesmerized by
music.
Ashley's ability on keyboard. So
I don't even remember noticing.
I don't hear anything.
I didn't even see her hands on the keys. I know that she can play that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very confused. So, do they already have recording time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won.
And it's $10,000 of recording time?
Because of a local Degrassi contest. Yeah.
And they're about to win, they're trying to win $10,000 of recording time?
No. They're getting ready.
They already won it.
Okay.
Yeah, they're getting ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was a little confused. I thought they were trying to play another battle of the bands to win more money, but they have $10,000. That means, and seemingly it's just one day, right?
Yeah. It seems like 1 hour.
1 hour. Yeah.
Yeah. That better be the best song ever for $10,000 for like 1 hour. Does that make sense?
As two people in this podcast own recording studios.
And it's me and Rick.
Yeah. That would, in my studio, be 3 months of solid work.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's insane! I didn't even realize it was $10,000.
Well, because I watched this episode twice because I was like, let me just see if I'm clear on some of these details that they're throwing at me. $10,000 one day.
What did Jimmy really add to the band?
That's what I'm saying. He was second guitar and he wasn't that good.
No. I think he is the Matt Sharp to Craig, Matt Sharp to Rivers Cuomo, or that's Michael Anthony to Van Halen. He's the tastemaker. He's like, oh boy. No.
Wait, but he didn't play bass. That Marco's playing bass.
Those are just bad examples that happen to be bass players.
Yeah,
but the same role, like Matt Sharp reeled Rivers Cuomo in.
Hannah, who's Matt Sharp?
He's reeled Rivers Cuomo in. I don't know how we could be any more clear. He was a teach to Rivers Cuomo Chong.
Who's Michael Anthony, Hannah?
Michael Anthony was one of the Ninja Turtles. Don't try to trick me. I know a lot more than you think.
I love it. That is so good. I thought you would know the Matt Sharp because
there's no way
it said Rivers Cuomo. Who's Rivers Cuomo?
Rivers Cuomo.
He's the governor of New York, or the former governor of New York.
Come on, Mike.
He was in Stand By Me. He passed away.
Oh yeah, River Phoenix.
No.
Rivers Cuomo.
Rivers
River-
Cuomo.
Rivers Cuomo, Hannah, is the lead singer for the band Weezer.
Oh, that's right. Maybe I would have gotten there next week if I had thought about it a long time.
Long time.
Long time.
Hannah,
Oh God, what?
if Bad Boy was holding if Bad Boy was holding open auditions,
Oh, okay.
okay, and you needed a drummer, and Spinner was the drummer,
Oh,
would you hire him?
based on vibes alone, no. He can't. He comes in with like a bucket of terrible attitude.
He can't play.
He can't
at
play.
all.
Nobody can really play except for Craig. And this episode, I was like, can Craig play? Ashley's the only one that really has it.
Yeah, Ashley, and I'm gonna say should have kept Marco on accordion.
I love the
He was
accordion.
shredding.
He's really
Shredding
good.
on accordion, yeah. Italiano. That's why.
I don't understand why they only think the only
racist?
person that they could get is Jimmy. Like, couldn't they just find someone else to play second guitar? It's weird to me.
Agreed. Moving ahead after opening credits, Rick, take it from there.
Blast into Paige and Hazel talking.
Mm-hmm.
Paige says the best line of the episode, which is, "Mr. S, there's gum on my chair. It's disgrossing."
She's a star. This episode,
Yeah,
she's a star.
She is a star every episode.
That line is quickly put in the background because of Hazel's very bad acting.
Yeah,
Scene. It's sorry, lady, you're bad.
it's okay. I still love Hazel. Also,
Not
I
as
love
much-
that she's like, yeah, Jimmy got shot. And then Paige is like, wait, hold on a second. I'm going to have sex with my teacher. Let's talk about that.
Student teacher.
Student teacher. Who I hate that guy. He looks so
Hate him.
gross.
Yeah.
Oh God, he
I
looks
was
like
so upset that he actually didn't have sex with Paige in this episode, because he's like the guy that would.
He
You know,
is
like,
the
he's
guy
like-
that would.
He's like the student teacher that like didn't know what to do in college, so he became a teacher, and he's like, oh, I can bang high school chicks.
But the fact that he's 19, at least 19, and she's 16 should be, this storyline is no good.
No, it's bad.
Red flags everywhere. Plus, he looks
No.
like Martin Shkreli,
Oh, he does.
doesn't he? Look
Do you
like
know
the
who that
Pharma
is,
King.
Do you know who that is, Hannah?
Martin Shkreli?
Yeah.
Of course. Do you?
What is Martin Shkreli famous for?
He played the Shkreli.
Bad guy. He's a bad guy.
Oh.
Bad guy. He's
Real life bad guy.
real life bad man in prison.
Oh, that's no good. What did he do?
He Ponzi schemed a bunch of people through his pharmaceutical company.
Right. I think I know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
And then
Yeah.
he bought a one of a kind
Wu-Tang Clan.
for like $3 million.
But he was also involved in like the emo scene. Like he worked with the singer of Thursday, Jeff
Yeah.
Rickley. They had started a label, but Jeff distanced himself.
Yeah.
from that.
Well, he started the label.
Smart.
He was the money person.
Yeah, the money person.
His,
Seems like a very nice guy, very genuine.
yeah, you should have partnered with him. You kind of screwed up.
Wait, who's going to let this? I hate the yoga class too.
Yeah, it sucks.
The yoga class is weird. I'm like, what time of day is this?
After school.
I guess.
It is after school, because when Paige is like, I'm not going to join the cult of yoga, to Hazel, Hazel's like, you should go to the yoga class after school.
Yes, it's true. I heard it. And then
In
Martin
your
Shkreli-
in your face, Hannah.
And I'll never get over that one.
Who's Rivers Cuomo?
Rivers Cuomo. He's New York. Also, I could not stop looking at Marco's hair in this.
Me too.
Episode,
I feel like it's the best it's ever looked. Then.
Yeah, I kind of liked it. I was like,
which is insane.
You know, his hair looks like the killer from Old Country from No Men in this episode.
Old Country from No Men.
You know
No
that.
Country for
No
Old
Country
Men.
for Old Men.
See, that's what's funny. Hannah knows any movie, and she knows exactly who we're talking about right
I
there.
know.
Boom.
Like
I
he's
said that to Britt in the car recently. I was like, I wish I knew just some about movies and some about music instead of nothing about music and way too much about movies. And she was like, that would be nice.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think this is the best as hair. Well, you know what? The sad thing is you might be right. And he fixes it in this episode, which means he wants it to look that way.
Yeah.
Well, he succeeded, according to myself and Rick. And I think you're on board.
You think it's the best it's ever looked?
Well, up to this point, I found myself kind of going, I kind of like it.
Oh.
But Paige, only reason Paige did the yoga class, which she was adamantly against, is because Martin Shkreli is the yoga teacher.
Yeah.
And now we're going to jump to rehearsal in Joey Jeremiah's garage.
We missed a very important thing.
Okay, please.
Jimmy and Craig talking at the hospital about Craig getting back together with Ashley.
Because they. Oh, well, yeah.
Which also feels on top of this.
Happened?
Yeah. On top of that happening it's weird on multiple levels. One, it's in the hospital and Jimmy's in seemingly good spirits. Two, that's both their ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought about that.
It just seems weird. And Jimmy is very nonchalant about it.
He's got bigger problems.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Amen,
he's.
Anna.
I like that accent that happened there. He's got bigger problems.
He's got bigger problems. He's not worried about that. Also, I think he's like, I'm not gonna date. He's like, I had my shot with Ashley. I thought she was too goth.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not too goth. This episode,
Not anymore.
If we're talking about this love triangle with Ashley, let's just move ahead to practice and put that to shame, because who does Spinner show up with at practice? None other than Manny Santos.
What a move. I love it. I love the tension.
Did you hear the diss that Ashley made to Marco? It's very subtle when she's like, hey, it's a pretty good song. You're brilliant. I think we could spice up the bass line a little bit. And it cuts to Marco, and he's like, are you kidding me right now, lady?
He just made a face like,
Yeah.
You can't get a better bass line than this.
Yeah. It's a little too simple.
Which, yeah, get him on accordion. He can play in circles.
He can play the bass with his left hand.
Yeah.
On the accordion, because that's how that works.
Do you think he was really playing that accordion? No.
No. Well, we should get him on here. Hannah, start.
I'll look at it more in depth when we get to that point. But to emphasize this love triangle now with Spinner, Manny, and Craig, nothing is making sense. I just can't understand this at all, that Manny just wouldn't. I forget it. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah. This must have been like the easiest paycheck of all time for Cassie Steele, because she is in this entire episode and she does not say anything.
Yes. That being said, she does some amazing tambourine work in a little bit.
She does amazing background acting and she made me laugh.
Can't believe you spoiled the tambourine part for everybody.
Sorry.
What do you mean spoiled?
Am I going to spoil it by saying that Manny calls Spinner Sticks?
Oh,
yes. Sticks. He's so bad on drums.
I like that he's got two nicknames now. Spinner and
Sticks. Spinner was already a nickname.
I don't understand.
I'm like, Manny is such an in-depth, intelligent, emotionally strong character some episodes. And then other episodes, I'm like, wow, she's dumb. She's so dumb.
I feel like you're degrading her on her outfits.
What do you mean?
She had that cowboy hat on this outfit.
Oh, God. It was a good... I thought it was a great hat.
But But immediately you're like, that person is dumb.
That person doesn't make good decisions.
Yeah.
No, she does not make good decisions. Let's go to the movie theater with Alex and Paige. First of all, I just love the thought that they're working at the movie theater. It makes me happy.
Me too.
I just imagine, even though I never worked at a movie theater, I can imagine it could be quite enjoyable with your peers, your teenage peers, just goofing around, eating popcorn,
Yeah.
having a good time.
Drinking soda.
So what happens in this scene, Rick?
Well, Paige is telling Alex that she wants to bone Oleander. And then out of the blue, like a real creep, Oleander shows up and Paige is taken aback. And then Alex basically is like, yeah, you should bone
Do it.
Mr. Oleander.
Yeah. If someone's going to tell you to do something like that, it's going to be Alex. But I do like that she said you could be single for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So when Shkreli comes up to Paige, you can see Alex in the background scooping out the popcorn, and she's like turning back and like just smiling, just going, yeah. And I don't like that. I don't
No.
like it.
How do
Well-
you think that guy is supposed to be in this episode? Like, not the actor in real life, but that character. You think he's supposed to be
1920.
Is that
20?
I feel like
you can
he's
be a student
22.
teacher at
Because
25.
he said 1 year older than Dylan is what,
Okay.
and that's
okay.
probably in a future episode that she
Oh.
said.
So
he's
he
like a
probably
sophomore.
he may have graduated college, high school, went to college, and he was 17, 18, 19. It's like, so he's getting like his student teaching requirements out 2 years in. Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, and looking to catch a charge at the same time.
Yeah.
Regardless,
Man.
inappropriate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
We are going to
I don't like the
jump.
way he touched. Speaking of just going back, when he grabbed her back, when he was like touching her back in yoga, I didn't like that either.
Warrior pose.
That was my favorite part. What are you talking about?
That was
That's
you nasty man. Have we gotten to Heather Sinclair yet, though?
No, not yet. The only appearance.
I loved it. The lore.
Cowboy hat, Degrassi.
It's good. It's a good.
Marco's looking into the clear mirror, just the reflection of the clear mirror fixing his hair.
You mean the window?
A clear window.
Clear mirror.
Did I say mirror? It could be a clear mirror. Why
True.
not?
Yeah.
This is when they're having the interview with Liberty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That cowboy hat is looks like a costume cowboy hat.
Yeah, it's like,
She's rocking.
you ever
it.
seen that SNL episode when it's the Jeopardy episode and it's Burt Reynolds and he just puts on that cowboy, that
Yeah.
oversized novelty hat?
It's a big
That's
cowboy
that
hat.
That cowboy hat.
I
It's
love
big.
the SNL Jeopardy
So good.
with Sean Connery.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P.
Why'd you so? Oh, R.I.P. to both Trebek and Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
One of
Why was
those
he so mean? Why was he so mean to Trebek?
Well, because he's a real life bad man.
Is he?
Yeah.
Sean Connery?
It's gone on record that he was like, well, sometimes in a relationship you just have to smack your partner around a little bit to get them to get in line.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, look it up.
You gotta be like next level bad to say that in an interview.
Yeah.
To be like, yeah.
And it was like unprovoked, so it's like it happens.
He was like,
it's
anyways, James Bond.
James Bond, have you ever smacked your partner up to get them in line? And he'd be like, yeah.
Glad that
But-
you asked. I've been waiting.
But I think it was like the question was like, what's your advice to a healthy relationship? And Sean Connery's like, well, you got to smack your partner around a little bit.
That's so funny.
Anybody who believes that, Hannah, is a bad person. Do you understand?
I think I actually read, speaking of that, me and my friend had a joke because her dad had these really old Playboys
Sure.
from like the 70s, and we were like reading them because there's like articles in them, and one of them I think was
Reading, huh?
with Clint Eastwood and looking at the boobies. But it was Clint Eastwood. He said, sometimes your woman gets bloody minded and you have to set her straight. And me and my friend were like, bloody minded? What does that even mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I think that is in reference to your monthly visitor.
Yeah. The monthly invader.
You have to set her straight. Ugh,
I know.
horrible. But
Still love that term, though.
I was going to say something inappropriate, but I will stop myself. Liberty is interviewing the band, and Marco and Spinner can't get a word in. And then she takes the photo for the yearbook. It's one of my favorite photos because Cassie Steele is in it, and Marco and Spinner.
Well, Cassie
basically
Steele's
trying to-
cowboy hat is just in it.
Yeah.
You can see her. You can see her.
Yeah.
It's a sick photo. I love it. That's a great
Can we talk
ska
about
band photo.
how in the interview Liberty asked any chance for some solo projects, and Marco and Spinner both say, actually, Marco and I have a project together. I want to know what that project is.
It's bad, whatever it is.
Accordion and drums. We get a taste.
Also,
of it
they're
coming
super
up.
bummed they're not in that interview, but I was like, what are they going to add realistically to that interview?
Well, Spinner could say, well, you remember how Jimmy got put in a wheelchair? I'd put him there.
What do I have a scoop for
Damn.
you?
Okay, so now they're talking. When I say they, Marco and Spinner are talking to Craig about Ashley.
Yeah.
They want her out. It's either her or them.
I just think they do need a fourth instrument. I think they're being a little rash.
Power trio, Hannah.
If they were a power trio, yeah.
You're in a power trio.
Yeah, but they're not a power trio. Also, I don't know that I'm in a
Oh,
power
they're
trio.
just a trio, is what
They're
you're saying.
just three people.
Hannah's in a quartet.
Well, it's got an all rotating fourth party.
Got that?
Got
Note
that?
I got it. I'll never say it again.
I like Spinner's hair. It's it's very of that time.
Yeah. I'm bummed that I used to look exactly like Spinner for like 8 years.
With that exact haircut.
Yeah, when you met Hannah, she had that haircut.
Yeah, that was me. That looked like me. That was me.
Hell yeah. I gotta look back at some old Hannah photos. So what I used to do, people listening, Hannah, if you didn't know, Hannah's in a band. They haven't done anything in the last few years, but it's a band that I work with called Bat Boy. And they were so bad at social media, I asked, let me take over social media.
Yeah.
So I just looked in Hannah's personal
Facebook.
photos and grabbed her photos and just made up stories. As the band, I would say, like, Hannah here. Love wearing dresses. It's like a picture of Hannah when she's 12, like at a family wedding.
And the funny thing is, sometimes I wouldn't even realize it until I would see the pictures, and I'd be like, oh my God, that's me.
I had so much fun doing that. Hannah, I did a bunch, like Hannah here.
Yeah, that was great.
Girls' night out, my favorite time, or something like that.
That was funny.
But at that meeting with Craig, I think they were also discussing, are they dating? Are you guys dating? And he's like, no, heck no. But the next scene, Craig does what? Rick.
He places unwarranted and awkward kiss on Ashley.
And very
And then
unreciprocated.
And she walks away in shock.
His
As she
lips
should
do
be.
kind of like,
Yeah.
for
Her
the listeners
lips-
at home, he's kissing. She's not kissing.
But
He
she's not
very
pulling
well
away.
should have been kissing a mannequin. He could have been kissing a mannequin.
Exactly. And then later he's like, we're dating. And I was like, are you kidding me?
I like it when he's like, listen, guys, I can't fire her. Like, I couldn't kiss her, then fire her.
I love Ashley when she does walk away. She does 2 look backs.
I was like, if she does a third one, I'm going to scream. I kind of thought it would just continue down the hallway and she would just keep turning around.
Well, maybe that's the neutron dance.
Oh,
Oh.
you found the link. Great.
Secret,
Good job. Do you think Spinner likes going to the dot when he's not working? Because is that the only place the kids hang out?
Yeah.
Is the dot?
So, yeah.
And the ravine.
On the ravine, yeah.
I mean, he probably gets free food. The owner is probably like, this kid is so poor. Let's get him free food.
Oh, I don't know about that. He probably gets a discount, but he probably gets a 5-finger discount also.
Oh.
You know what I
He
mean?
eats the food off the plates while he's washing the dishes.
Oh, I forgot about that. I used to do that all the time, actually.
I
Yeah.
used to do it too. Everyone has done it.
Heck
haven't.
yeah. You never worked in a restaurant.
No.
If you worked
But
in
you
a
used to
restaurant.
do it. Do it at like a Denny's when somebody's food would be done. You would just go over and start eating it, though.
Well,
Yeah.
I would do it at pizza parlors.
Yeah.
If someone left their pizza and it's like a whole pie and
Like a
there's 2 pizzas
stranger?
left. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. We just
Oh my
go up
God,
and eat
guys.
it.
I guess I would do that too.
Oh heck yeah. It's awesome. So it's what winners do. It's what winners do.
It's awesome.
I want to go ahead to Ellie packing up Sean's apartment. So I guess she's stuck with the job of moving.
Yeah.
She's stuck with a job of moving, and she also has to take over the rent.
That's
That's
fucking
true.
nuts.
That's what she said. Just like,
Yeah, that is what she
like
said.
Sean stuck me with the rent. But also she has to pay for all of the shipping of all this stuff back to him, which seems
That's going
crazy.
to cost so much money.
Yeah.
What does he need there? What does he have?
He's got
Hubcaps?
chocolate milk, chocolate
milk?
cake.
Oh, caps. I love that. That was such a weird, like, little diversion of just
Yeah.
that scene.
There had to have been
Yeah.
like a contract with Stacey Farmer that's like, I need to be in X amount of episodes, and they were coming up short. Like, there's no need for that scene.
Interesting. I'd like to find out if that is actually fact. That
Yeah.
some of the bigger characters.
I bet it's probably factual.
Maybe that's why Manny was in this whole episode.
Sure.
But she deserves it.
She does deserve it. We're back at the dot. Ashley and Craig talking about what happened. Let's talk about what happened, Anna.
Yeah, so Craig's like, you sent me a text in all caps, and I was like, God, I want to know what that text said in all caps.
We need to talk.
Get to the dot.
Meet me at the dot.
Meet me at the dot, or I'll freak out. And basically, he's like, yeah, so what happened? And she's like, you know what happened. You kissed my cold, dead lips. And she's like, I think we should be friends. And he's like, definitely. And then she's like, at least we still are in a band together, not knowing Craig is going to fire her.
Awkwardness. Okay.
Did we skip over Heather Sinclair's trashy roots?
Yeah.
Is this the one?
At first, I thought she
is
said
this the
trashy
one-
boobs.
Oh, that'd been good too.
Yeah.
Is this the one sighting of Heather Sinclair?
I believe so.
Okay.
And I love it.
This is for the yoga part. We
Yeah.
did skip over. Okay.
Yeah.
Paige is jealous that
Yeah,
Heather
but-
Sinclair.
This might be the most important part of the episode
That's true. It is. Let's discuss.
because
seeing
feeling-
Heather?
seeing
feelings.
Heather.
Not at the moment when you first saw this episode many years ago, but after many decades of watching Degrassi and seeing her, going back and seeing her, what do you feel? Emotions.
I mean, I just couldn't believe that she was in front of me. It was like
Yeah.
watching a ghost.
Yeah. And like we almost see her face too. I was like, that's not who I was picturing every time they brought her up.
I was expecting a brunette.
Is
Wow.
is
Oh.
Holly J her sister?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was expecting someone with like big, kind of like teased blonde hair who was like tall and like a little ugly.
I think it is who I thought. It's very close to what I thought she would look like, to be honest.
Just a little blonde bitch.
Yeah, I mean that's what I thought.
I guess
So
so.
we don't see her face, right? We don't see her face, or we do.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
God,
They've been talking
I
about it
love
for
it.
4 seasons so far, and they
Yeah.
never stop. They never stop talking about it, right?
No, they don't. And like,
I love it.
why this episode? Why not pepper her in?
Yeah,
But I love that they don't show the face.
Yeah.
I also, Hannah, I would like to also mention that on your most recent TikTok, I love the Heather Sinclair reference on the book.
Yeah.
So many Easter eggs
So many
that
little
people
Easter eggs. That's
don't
don't
appreciate.
I feel like I may have steered you in a direction that is losing you TikTok followers.
The thing is, I've been thinking about it obsessively. I'm like, God, I'm having so much fun, and no, people are not.
They are the people who
some of them
are watching it.
Yeah,
the die.
I feel like I read the comments. I never read your comments, and everybody was stoked. So I was like, all right, these
One
people get it.
person was like, I wish you would stop doing this, and I was like,
It's only one. There was only one, Anna.
one. I know. I'm insane, though. I'm like, that person is the only one telling me the truth.
Hannah, come on, bruh.
Stay the course.
Stay the
I
course.
can't turn back now. What am I going to do to stop doing it?
We need to post this on. We should be posting this stuff on Instagram and Facebook, so it reaches a more concise Degrassi audience.
Yeah.
And I can post it on the Degrassi groups on Facebook. There's a good one.
There was a way, which I guess that there is. Well, this is shop talk.
Yeah.
Stop.
Most people don't crop the size. Most people just keep it vertical when they put out YouTube. It's just a thing.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
So-
All right.
All right.
All right, that's your job, Hannah. Start the saga of the doll.
Canada, the
it's-
drinking age is what, Rick?
19.
19. So Paige and Hazel have fake IDs that they're 19. And the doorman or the security guy, it could have been me. I could have played this guy. I just need to
could've.
shave my head.
Well, he's a little more buff. I'm not saying that you're not buff. I'm saying that guy is a little meatier.
I also love that Hazel goes, do you think they have yoga in prison?
Yeah, this is
Hazel kind of cracked me up this episode sometimes. Just sad, not really committing to any of her lines.
Yeah. When they see Mr. Oli or Martin Shkreli,
Shkreli.
he is so depressed looking. He is just so sad drinking that beer.
Yeah, because
His
he's
hair.
in love with a minor and his girlfriend is there that he doesn't like.
He did it. He was sad pre them showing up.
Yeah, because he's with his girlfriend that he doesn't love because he's thinking about Paige.
Oh, it's his life is a ruin.
No.
He's like, I do not want to be a teacher.
He's like, I don't want to be a serial killer, but I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? I think you're way off.
There is also
Has something.
no world that he would not immediately call up Snake and be like, yo, there's 2 students at this bar. Like the way he double take at them.
Yeah, that was super weird. Also, I love watching like bar scenes in TV shows and movies just to see what happens. And I love that his girlfriend is like, 1 red wine. I'd be like, what are you talking about? What kind?
And Shirley Temple for the lady who's
For the kids.
who's got school tomorrow.
I know, what a narc.
Yeah.
True.
I like that she knew immediately that they were underage.
That they had a crush on. Yeah, Charlie is she's very receptive. She's very observant. She knew that they were underage and that Paige had a crush on him.
Is Charlie going to be on your show with Melanda?
My spinoff? I don't know that I loved Charlie as much as I loved Melanda and Amy.
Wasaga Beach?
Wasaga.
Wasaga. They all moved to Wasaga.
Wasaga Beach does sound like just primed and pumped and ready to go. It's like its own idea.
That's my only inspiration to be on the level of Jeff Bezos so I can provide money to Hannah to do the Wasaga Beach. even those extras who aren't acting anymore. Well,
A retroactive spin-off.
Yeah, I'm assuming
Yeah.
they're not acting. Melinda.
It's like a retroactive spin-off reboot of a show that didn't exist. Bringing back characters that weren't that important. I think it's genius. Maybe I'm the only one that would think so.
Yeah, well, so even if they said like, heck no, I'm not doing. I'm a PhD. I'm a chemist.
Well, then
at
you
the
give
University
$1
of
million. That's
exactly more than that, like whatever it takes. And they're like,
Yeah,
20 million. Like, yeah,
yeah. Drive a dump truck of money up to their house.
flew to outer space. How much did Bezos spend on going to outer space?
It was like $1 billion or something.
Billion. Yeah, drop 20 million easily.
I read this interview with Sigourney Weaver when she did Alien 4, and they were like, "Why did you do this movie?" And she was like, "They drove a dump truck of money up to my house."
Manny just enjoys playing the tambourine so much.
She's good. I feel like the tambourine is hard to play.
Mm-hmm.
And you think she's good?
I think she's good.
Okay. Well, she has a rhythm. She's a musician. Okay.
But it's not all about that though. It's hard to
I can't do. I've tried it in the studio. I'm always like a hair off.
You know who's super good at tambourine?
Kevin Higuchi.
Yeah.
Jeff Rosenstock. AJ from Slow Gherkin. Wow,
So
how do you even know that?
He played tambourine on that Brain Scramble Device song that you danced for.
Oh, sick.
And I got the track. I was like, damn, AJ.
Damn, he's good.
That tambourine, though.
Recording studio. We are here at the recording studio, and Marco has his accordion out. Everyone's confused. It's just basically chaos. Everyone's angry at each other. There's chaos. Manny's there with that damn J-Lo outfit hat. I hate that hat. I like the cowboy hat so much better. Hat. You love the pink poofy hat.
Anything? Oh no, I thought you meant the cowboy hat.
Yeah, the cowboy hat was
J-Lo
good.
Hat.
Now she's got the J-Lo hat.
It's like the Kangol, the velvet Kangol hat.
Oh yeah, Manny loves a hat. She always has.
So Marco and I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but when they take a 5, Marco and Spinner are like, I guess we'll go get some free food. Do you think the studio costs $10,000 a day for the free food? Like, well, it's like a Wolfgang Puck studio.
Have you been to like a top tier studio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there usually
I know about the calf. I know about the calf.
Yeah. But I the biggest studio I've been to is like Fantasy Studios, and and it was just like fruit and bagels and stuff. So it wasn't like anything fancy. So that's what I'm assuming they're going to eat.
When I went to Sunset, it was bagels and baked goods. But then
you call it
bagels?
Bagels?
It's a problem. It's a problem. Talk to Jessica. Talk to Jessica or any of my friends about it. They know.
This is why you're exasperating. Or you say bagels.
Yeah, I don't like hearing you say bagels. I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to talk about it.
You say bagels. You say baked goods.
Baked goods. Bagels and baked goods.
Mystifying.
I also say backpack real weird, apparently.
What word do you say?
Backpack.
Oh, what did you say? How do you say it?
Backpack. Backpack.
That sounds right.
Backpack.
I say backpack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go put some bagels in my backpack.
Oh boy. How do you say crayon?
Crayon.
Yeah. That's
okay.
Nice. Hey, speech therapist Hannah Eagle.
I say crayon, but I know people who say crown.
Oh, whoa, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley's been fired from the band.
Yeah.
They're a 3-piece, and they're playing, even though they have $10,000 of recording, they're playing live in the studio.
They're playing live with live vocals.
With live vocals, and
right next to the drums. Listeners, this would not work. It would not work for a $10,000 recording.
Sounds horrible.
I thought that Spinner sounded all right.
This song isn't done. This song has one verse.
Well,
Craig's vocals.
he's having a mental breakdown in the middle of the song,
Yeah, he
staring
keeps
at
looking
that.
at
It's
the
not the
keyboard.
middle. That's the end. That's the
Staring
end
at
of the
the
song.
empty chord Triton LE in front of him.
Oh dear.
I don't like
he
this song.
he leaves mid song
He does.
and
Yeah.
Do you guys like that song?
$10,000 gone.
No, it's a terrible
No,
song.
It's
Bad,
horrible.
right?
Do you think if you were a member of Neutral Milk Hotel or Death Cab for Cutie and you read that article that was like, you heard this song, you were like,
In the Degrassi Gazette.
we got to stop playing music. We're ruining music.
Neutral Milk Hotel.
Craig does my number one pet peeve in the studio that I hate the most. Do you know what that is?
I don't.
When you're done with the take and you take your headphones off and then you throw them around the microphone that you're singing into. I hate it so much.
Ooh.
That's not the place to put it.
That's not the place to put it.
Where's the place?
Literally anywhere else.
The ground.
The ground would be great,
Oh.
but you've just thrown something on a potential $10,000 piece of equipment.
And it must be expensive because this studio is no fucking joke.
I'll tell you this, that studio would be $200 a day, maybe.
I love those two guys
Looking
behind
at
the glass.
looking at the gear
Yeah.
that they have in this room.
Those two guys listening to this shitty song, like,
The thumbs up from the engineer.
yeah. It's good. Are we done?
Can you believe we're getting paid $10,000 for this?
To the finish line. To the finish line. Craig finds Ash. They proclaim their love for each other. They kiss. Freeze frame. Episode is over.
Craig
That's
does not
it.
deserve everything that he gets.
What? Starring role in Spider-Man the Musical?
Oh, well, no, that he deserves.
He wasn't the star. He was the backup, the villain in case the star
Understudy.
understudy. That's it, understudy. But that's it. I'm going to talk to you guys next week. Today is Labor Day here in the U.S., so I'm going to.
Oh yeah.
My family's going to the beach right now, so we're going to go. I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey.
You're going to the beach.